And welcome to True Integrity Ball. I'm your host, Drew, with my co-host, Sean.
Yo, happy to be here.
So, man, this is our first episode. Excited. Just here to talk some ball, specifically the NFL. Just breaking down the games, providing some picks, and just giving a perspective from my point of view. I guess we just give a brief background, I guess, in regards to football. For most of my life, did play ball. I guess in my youth, growing up, played flag for the most part. Then I got like 1 year Optimus in youth football with pads on or whatever at Tacosi Red Raiders down in Miami or whatnot. Your boy was a decent left tackle and DN. So then going through high school, played ball at Miami Edison Senior High School. I guess specifically my senior year, I did play ball. I started. I could say that for the most part at DN and outside linebacker. And probably as far as my football career, that was pretty much it. But my love for the game actually came once I got into college. Actually just started watching football, just learning the ins and out. And I grew a different passion for the game. And now we're here, I guess a few years later. I'm very much deeply invested in the football, so I said, why not start a podcast with one of my best homies. So there you have it. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Like I said, man, thanks for having me. Always happy to be, around you, bro. I like to get into it. Like I started playing football at the age of 5. I played for Miramar Wolverines. So I've been playing football all the way up, from Optimus to high school. I went to Flanagan, Devin Bush, not sure if people know who that is. That was my DB coach, his dad, Devin Bush Sr., and Devin Bush, the linebacker. He was at Flanagan with me, so we had some pretty good teams at Flanagan, and I was able to get a scholarship to go to Jackson State. And this was before Dion got there, so definitely wasn't what it is now. But nonetheless, happy to get a scholarship to go there, and then I did. 2 years after my coaches got fired that recruited me and went to Tiffin University, which was a Division II in Ohio. Nate Washington, Chris Ivory, a few of those guys came out of there. So played on some good football. College didn't turn out for me like how, football was. Previous, for me, I was the best player on the team in high school, Optimus, all that. College, everybody is good. And I had 4 or 5 surgeries. So, always loved football. Still love football. Always gonna try to push football on people, and just happy to talk the game with you, bro. Appreciate you having me.
For sure, bro. Thank you for even being here, bro. Man, I guess we could jump right into it, man. I guess we could start with some season predictions, and we're gonna start off with some division winners, and I guess we're gonna start in the NFC, and I guess the division we'll start with is the NFC South, bro. Who you like winning that division?
For the NFC South, I'd take the Saints. I think I took the Saints. Just feel like that defense, man, that secondary, that front seven, I just feel like they really gonna get after it. On Derek Carr, like we previously talked about. He's a little bit better than Kirk Cousins to me. He's an above average guy, and I feel like he can get it done in that division.
Yeah, man. I'm basically on the same boat with you, bro. I like the Saints winning that division. As far as the division as a whole, with Carolina, Tampa, and Atlanta, probably the only other contender that I probably see is Atlanta. I do expect their at least their offense to do really well with Bijan Robinson, and I guess the only probably question mark would really be is Desmond Ridder, and probably have more confidence in the Saints just because we know with Derek Carr, we pretty much know what we'll get. They do have some skilled players around them, Chris Olave, Michael Thomas. Once Kamara come back from the suspension, and the defense as a whole, they're gonna perform well like they always do. So that's why I like the Saints as well to win the division. I guess the next division we could talk about is the NFC. Let's go to West. I guess I'll start. And who do I like? 49ers or the Seattle? Honestly, bro, I'm gonna go with Seattle, bro. I think all the hype with the 49ers is given, it's proven. They probably do deserve all the hype or whatnot. But I do remember that one year with Kyle Shanahan when he had Jimmy G, and Jimmy G came in the middle of the season and he had won like 6 straight games and stuff like that. And same kind of feeling, bro. And the next season he wasn't so hot coming into the season, man. So I just have a feeling that Brock Purdy may have the same thing. we really don't know what we might get. You know, the 6-game run was nice, and him leading into the playoffs was a pretty good run. But I think Seattle, with Geno Smith over there and Pete Carroll, man, I think them as a whole, I think they're going to step up and they're going to do some things this year. So I like Seattle to win the division, bro.
I agree. The 49ers, you know, they play defense, so they're always going to be in the game. But not too sold on Brock Purdy, man. That 6-7 game win streak, I don't think he can replicate that again. So I don't see that happening. I do like Debo over there. They're saying Brandon Aiku, however you pronounce his name. Sorry. They're saying Ayuk. Yeah, they're saying he should have a breakout year. He's been, just in camp tearing it up. So excited to see how he does opposite of Debo. We know who Debo is. We know who McCaffrey is. We know what the offensive line does, and we know what that defense does. But Brock Purdy, at the end of the day, when the playoffs come, he's going to have to throw the ball down the field, and he has not shown that he can do that consistently. 7 games, this is a what have you done for me lately league. And last time he was on the field, he was hurt. Couldn't get them over that hump because of the injury. So be excited to see how he comes back from that injury as well, being that it was something with his elbow, throwing motion and stuff like that. But I don't see that, like I said, that replication of that 7-0. So I'll go Seattle as well. Like the pieces, running back, receiver-wise, their receiver room is really nice. I like Kenneth Walker. Geno, I trust Geno, and the defense, secondary-wise, should be good enough to get them a win in that division.
Nice. Now, both in agreement on 2 divisions in a row. So let's go with the NFC North, bro. Who you like winning that division, man?
The NFC North, it's funny because you called it out, and we saw it firsthand last night. I got to go Lions, man. I don't see the Packers being that good with Jordan Love. I know the coach over there is an offensive guru, so they say, but I don't see the progression. And Jordan Love, he'll have his chance, but the Lions, Lions just look good to me offensively. Receiver room, it looks great, and then you got Jahmyr Gibbs, who looks like Kamara to me, a mini Kamara. And then the defense, which was really, atrocious last year, they look really good. They updated that secondary. They shipped Jeff Okudah out of there. They got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, who led the league in interceptions last year. And the defense, they showed out last night. So I got to go Lions. Lions look like they by far have the most talent in this division.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I know we've been talked before about the Lions, man. I've been kind of high on the Lions. I think they're going to do well, especially how they ended the season last year. I think Dan Campbell, he's a great coach. He seems like he's a great motivator. And every time they're on that field, man, you see that effort, and they play with it. And it showed up last night as well. And just what's the word I'm looking for? My reservation is probably with the rest of the conference, man. I just think Green Bay, they're going to take a step back, man, because we don't really know what's gonna happen with Jordan Love as a whole. And then we have the Vikings. I guess Dalvin Cook move on. Justin Jefferson, he's gonna get his regardless, man. He's gonna have a spectacular year. That's what he does. And their defense for Minnesota, I'm not sure, who exactly is their star player. I guess it's Danielle Hunter, but he can't do it all, and he's barely been on the field for the past 2 years. But hopefully he has a healthy season. So I do see the Vikings having a regression as well. But overall, I do see the Detroit taking the conference. But I can see Chicago being a second contender as well, man, and pushing for that conference, that division as well.
Yeah, man, no doubt. With Chicago, just briefly, you got DJ Moore that was added over there, and I think they beefed up the running back room. So new offensive mind came in, so we'll see how that helps with the progression of Justin Fields, as well as that defense. That defense is not what it used to be a year ago. Roquan Smith, those guys, but I will say they did get Tremont Edmonds from the Bills, so that's not an even swap for Roquan, but Tremont Edmonds is a pretty good linebacker. Every down linebacker, cover, can run, so sideline to sideline. Then you got Eddie Jackson in the back end, who I still feel like is an all-pro safety. So the Bears, I'll take the Lions, like you said, but the Bears, they can be right there for that lead. So
sweet, man. I guess we can move on. I guess the last division in the NFC, the NFC East. I have the Dallas Cowboys winning this division. I just think that Philadelphia, they're definitely going to be probably one of the top teams in the NFL. I just have a feeling they may have like a sophomore slump or a Super Bowl slump that most team does have. I don't want it to happen, but it's a reality, and it may happen. And I just think that Dallas, specifically with their defense, they'll have probably most likely have a top 5 defense. They'll have one of the best defense in the league. And offensively, man, Dak, he hearing all the noise on the outside about this and that with the interception or whatnot. So I think he's going to step up and play very, very big this year. Tony Pollard going to step in and be that number 1 back, which I think he can be. And CeeDee Lamb going to go crazy, man, with Brandon Cooks and Michael Gallup as well, man. So I think they're going to do major, major things. So I do have the Dallas winning the division, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm not going to fight you on that, but I will say I'm going to take the Eagles, man. Eagles have the best roster on paper. I said the same thing last year. It looked like a super team, man, and they added to it and they got better. You got Swift. They drafted what some people were saying could have been a top 5 pick if he didn't get in trouble. Jalen Carter. That D-line is deep, man. Deepest D-line, best D-line in the league. And they can play defense. They also have a great offensive line. And they're going to be able to run the ball. And then you got the 2 dogs on the outside, Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown, man. So I really don't see how anybody's going to slow that down, especially in the division. And then, to me, the Giants, man. The Giants are over the Cowboys to me. The Giants can play defense, man. Markindale, that came from the Ravens, man. He's a blitz heavy guy, likes to play a lot of man coverage. But they definitely had the pieces. The defense looked good last year. I'm not a Daniel Jones fan at all, but Saquon to me is the best back in football to me, man. And if the Giants can score points on defense and keep them in the games and win the turnover battle, the Giants can finish. I can see them finish second. I'm not sold on the Cowboys, man. You lose Zeke and you got Pollard. I just don't, coming off that bad injury. Dak hasn't been consistent. I just don't see it. So, like I said, I got the Eagles, man.
Yeah, I respect it, bro. I could definitely see Dallas or Philly winning the division, or even the Giants, man. I'm not even gonna sit here and say any of the teams in the NFC East don't have a chance, because Washington, low key, has a great defense as well, and they got some key pieces over there. And Ron Rivera, he's on the hot seat, so he's gonna bring everything that he got to get that team right. So all those teams definitely has a shot, but in my opinion, it's probably between Dallas and Philly. But I'm going to definitely go with Dallas, bro. But honestly, bro, we could probably stay right there, and we could pick the wild card, bro. Who you think going to be wild card teams coming out? So I guess I'll start. So if anything, I do have Philly as one of the teams that's going to be in the wild card. I guess the 49ers, since I have Seattle winning the division as well. And my third team probably will be, man, it's a tough one. I guess I'll go with Washington, man. I think they'll sneak in. I'm not really sold on the Giants, honestly, at all. You know what? Scratch that, bro. I'm gonna pick Chicago, man. I think they're gonna have a great season and sneak into the playoffs on the back end, man. So my 3 wild card teams would be the 49ers, Philly, and the Chicago Bears.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, nothing wrong with those picks at all. But my wild card teams would be, I would go Cowboys. I'll take the Bears.
Okay.
And I'll possibly take San Francisco. Those would be my 3 wild cards.
Okay. Basically, we got the same teams in the playoffs as far as the NFC, man. So we'll definitely see how that goes. I guess we could jump into the AFC Division, bro. And let's start with the AFC East, man. I guess I'll start. Honestly, bro, I have the Dolphins winning the AFC East, man. I just think with that offense, man, I think Tua is going to have – I'm counting on Tua to have a full, healthy season, man. I don't think he's going to have any more concussions, God willingly. And they're gonna do numbers this year, man. I don't see nobody stopping their offense, man. Even if Tua is a little shaky or whatnot, man. That what Mike McDaniels can do with that offense, they're gonna be able to go. And Vic Fangio over there coaching up the defense, bro. I know they had a few injuries as far as in their secondary or whatnot, but I think Vic Fangio is gonna coach them up well, and they're gonna perform to a nice, decent level. But the majority of the pressure probably will be on the offense, and I think they will perform for real, bro. Who you like, man?
I want to go Dolphins, but I'm going to go Jets, man. I really do feel like the Jets coach organization, from the organization perspective all the way down to the players, bro. I just feel like they got it. Maybe I'm a little Hard Knocks biased, but I feel like Aaron Rodgers kind of changed that whole trajectory of the, their season, man. That's gonna start on Sunday. It's just a different Jets, bro. I could kind of see it, bro. In the preseason, I can see it. They're loaded, bro. They're loaded. That running back room, I keep telling you, man. Dalvin and Breece Hall, I don't know how they're going to share the load. They're 2 top dogs, 2 A running backs. You got both of them, and then you got Garrett Wilson that came out of his shell last year, won Offensive Rookie of the Year. You got Lazard. You're not sold on Lazard, but at best he's a juju. You know what I'm saying? He's a number 2 receiver, and then you still got that defense, man. That defense comes to play. Robert Saleh, you know where he came from that 49ers defense before DeMarco Ryans took over. So the Jets gonna play defense. That D-line, that's a great D-line. You got C.J. Mosley at linebacker, and then the secondary, you know who's in the secondary. So got the Jets, man. The Dolphins, I would like to win, but my mind's telling me the Jets, man. The Jets. The Jets, man.
I could respect it, man. But I can't say about the Bills and the Patriots, man. They'll definitely always have a chance. For me personally, I'm just probably a little down on the Bills this year. I don't know if it's just the overall aura that the Bills giving off this offseason, especially with all the drama between Diggs and Josh Allen. I'm pretty sure that Diggs, he's just frustrated, man, because he want to win. And he knows that they have a good team, but why they can't get over the hump, I think that's the number one thing that he's questioning right now. And as far as the Patriots, I think they're gonna probably have they may have the best defense in the whole entire league. I guess the question mark is just gonna be what Mac Jones and Bill O'Brien, what do they bring to the table, bro? I'm not sure if you got any last remarks as far as the AFC East, man.
Yeah, why you say the Patriots gonna have the best defense, bro? If you would have said the Dolphins, if the Dolphins, I feel like gonna have the best defense, bro. Why you go?
I just know with all the pieces that Bill Belichick has been collecting over the years. Let me tell you this lineup that them boys.
Judon, the only person that stand out to me over there, bro. Julius Peppers, he's okay, but Judon lead the league in sacks pretty much every year. Other than that, I'm trying to figure out who you see over there.
That's fine. You probably got to watch him a little closer, my guy.
Okay. Scheme-wise, not even player-wise. We're just talking scheme-wise.
Bro, for the most part, they be having 5 DBs on the field, bro.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, bro. They be having Kyle Duggar. He a beast back there. Adrian Phillips, always making plays. Then they got the boy Christian Gonzalez that came over from he's a rookie corner from Oregon. He's been balling in camp or whatnot. Then Marcus Jones, he's been balling as well in camp and last year as well. Then they had the other corner, Jack Jones, that was balling for them as well. And they have Jabril Peppers, and they have Jalen Mills, bro. Bro, they got some pieces back there.
Bro, you saying Jalen Mills and these guys bro, I'm trying to, bro, just to be brief, the Dolphins, bro, Javon Holland, Jalen Ramsey, Xavier Howard, bro, those names bigger than any name you called out. So
bro, Jalen Ramsey is injured right now, bro, and I'm just banking on the greatness of Bill Belichick, bro.
Okay.
I really think he's gonna show y'all like why he is one of the greatest coaches in the NFL, bro. I really think he's gonna show that this year, man.
Okay.
I'm high on that, bro. All right, bro. I guess we can move on to the AFC. Let's do the AFC South, bro. Who you like winning on the South, man?
The AFC South, bro. That's a trash division, bro. But I'm gonna go. Colts, bro. I mean,
Colts.
I'm sorry, not the Colts. The Jags, bro. The Jags,
Okay.
bro. I'm gonna go to the Jags.
That's a little better.
I got tongue tied a little bit. The Jags, man, no doubt, clear favorites, bro. They came back and won the division last year. After I think they lost. The stat was they lost 5 games within 7 points or something like that. But and they still ended up making the playoffs. That's a young team. They'll be better coached this year. They have that championship pedigree with Doug Peterson, won the Super Bowl with the Eagles. You got Ridley coming back from a 2-year hiatus. Ridley been looking really good. Feel like he could be a top 5 receiver. Definitely always been the best. Looks like the best route runner in football to me, him or Diggs. Take your pick. And then you got ETN in the backfield. And Trevor Lawrence is, I would say he's ready to take that next step to get in maybe to the top 10 quarterback conversations. And then
probably already done.
That's a stretch, but
we
we could debate it. You might be right. And then you got Evan Ingram at tight end. You got Christian Kirk in the slot. So they have some nice pieces. And like I said, Doug Peterson, he's going to use that offensive mind and make plays to get his players in space. And defense, they're solid. A few picks in the last couple of drafts. That should be turning out to be what they got picked for. So we'll see. I got the Jags clearly winning this division, though.
Yeah, I see that you said clearly winning the division,
Mm-hmm.
but Tennessee may have a question, may have an answer for that, bro. I'm not gonna sleep on them, especially with Mike Vrabel. He's definitely one of the high-end coaches, I believe, because he definitely can coach his ass off. And he still got Derrick Henry back there. And with D-Hop, bro, he coming on a revenge tour, man. I'm pretty sure when he came back last year for the Cardinals in that last stretch, he was balling. It's not like he looked like he lost a step or anything. He looked like he was D-Hop, man. So I expect him probably to do the same thing at this moment. And Ryan Tannehill, he's serviceable. He's decent. He may not He might not actually win you the games, but he ain't gonna lose you the game. So I definitely think the Titans will be decent, but I still like the Jags to win the division as well, man. I think, like you mentioned, bro, Trevor Lawrence gonna take that next step, man. And they got my good guy Calvin Ridley coming back from this suspension or whatnot, man. And he's definitely gonna do numbers as well, man. Only thing I guess we need to have our trepidations in regards to the Jaguars, bro. Just be mindful of their O-line. They don't have the best O-line or whatnot. I think they have a few injuries, and their defense is not all the best. You know, they do have a few pieces or whatnot, man. But hopefully they could put it all together. And briefly, I guess about the Colts and Houston, you know, they're both coming in with rookie quarterbacks. You know, I don't appreciate the fact that they're starting right off the bat. But I guess it is what it is. It ain't really no better option. So I think it's gonna be a rough road for the both of them, man. They're definitely gonna have some flashes and be exciting. But for the most part, it's gonna be up and down. But for the most of the season, for Houston and the Colts, I expect a down year, bro. I guess any last remarks, man? In regards to
I wouldn't really say it'd be a down year. Just want to hit on first the Titans. Tannehill and Kirk Cousins is the same guy, bro. They're not gonna do anything to get you, you know, where you need to be. They're just average guys. So we'll see how that turns out. They, like you said, they definitely have a chance just because King Henry's in the backfield and that coach. Also, I want to touch on the Colts and the Texans briefly. You have that first and fourth overall pick, bro. I like this. I like to look at it this way, bro. You're the new intern on the job. How do you get experience in the field to get the job without doing the internship? You take a pick first and fourth overall. You taking them not to sit down. You taking them to get that experience so they can get your team to be they could be that franchise quarterback. So that's why you take them so high so they can play. You don't take them that high for them to sit and just look around, bro. So you expect them to be better than that quarterback that's there now. That's why you took them so high. So
my only thing is, bro, is that it's just that with their confidence, bro. If you throw them in that fire, bro, and sometimes things don't go the right way, that could get their confidence shot, bro. And sometimes it may not be an easy place to climb from, bro. And we see it with numerous players, bro. They come in, they be overwhelmed, things just don't go right, and they just don't come back from it. I just don't want that to happen to them, man. I like when the rookies get nice and eased into it, so they don't be so overwhelmed. Because I know that's how it is, man. Bunch of grown men coming from college, and I know it's a whole different ball game when it comes to the NFL. That's all my reservation as far as these rookie quarterbacks, any player, any rookies. But I understand what you're saying. I definitely understand what you're saying. I respect it.
Yes, sir. No, I definitely understand your point of view, and I guess we're going to have to see, bro. But this is the division that you would like the rookies playing in. 2 rookies in that division.
Yeah, that is true.
Not a bad division, so it can't hurt. You get what I'm saying? So we'll see how it turns out.
Okay. All right. I guess we can move on to the AFC West. I guess it's easy to say in hindsight, you know, with Kansas City, we see them play last night. They wasn't, I guess, I'm not going to say too much about what happened last night. You know, they wasn't a healthy team. Travis Kelce wasn't on the field. A lot of drops from Kadarius Toney. He didn't have a training camp or anything like that, so he probably was rusty or whatnot. But at the end of the day, I know previously I have spoke. I like the Chargers to win this division, man. I just think it's gonna come all together for them. Their O-line is finally healthy. They'll probably have one of the top O-lines in the league. And they got some pieces around it with Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, Mike Williams, and I know they got the rookie that they drafted, Quentin Johnson. So we'll definitely see how that goes.
Austin Eckler report, bro?
Yeah, Austin Eckler is there.
Okay.
He's there. And,
Okay.
And with the defense, bro, I know you got your good guy Darren James. You know,
best
he's a
safety in the league.
Yeah, I hear you. And and they got Asante Samuel in the nickel. Man, I forgot the other
J.C.
two
Jackson.
J.C. Jackson. And who the
I think he coming off that ACL too, though. So I don't know.
Nah, I think definitely.
Yeah,
I think the ACL was the year before. I'm trying to think about who's the other corner for the Chargers, bro.
it's Asante. They got the Asante play on the outside. They got somebody in the nickel.
Asante is playing in the nickel.
They got him starting in the nickel this year because last year he was outside and JC was on the
Davis.
other side.
Yeah,
okay.
Michael Davis.
Oh, that name sound familiar. That's a good pickup.
Yeah. He was he played for them last year, man. He was definitely solid for them. And you know they got the linebacker spot. They got Eric Kendricks that came over from Minnesota. Yeah, Kenneth Murray, Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack. So they got a solid linebacker core, bro. Solid secondary, man. And I think they're just gonna put it all together, man. I believe this is Brandon Staley, his third or fourth year there. Even though he probably should be gone, bro. Honestly, he probably should be fired. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. They got a new offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore. He definitely put up numbers when he was with Dallas, and with Justin Herbert at the helm, I expect him to put up MVP numbers this year for the Chargers, man. So I do like the Chargers winning the division. Yes, over the Chiefs, man. I'm sorry to tell you guys.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna go Broncos, bro. I'm gonna go Broncos.
Oh, Broncos?
Yes.
Let me hear it, man. Why?
I just feel like Russ is getting a lot of hate. Not as much hate as he should get. They treat him like he Baker Mayfield. 2 years ago, he was in MVP conversations 2-3 years ago, and now he had one bad year, and we don't know who. We're not in that locker room. We're not in that huddle. We don't know if it was Nathaniel Hackett or if it was Russ, but I don't think that play calling was pretty good. Just from, we both watch football. Just from the decisions that were being made as far as field position, other things and whatnot. I don't think that was a well-coached offensive team. So I want to blame some of that most of it on the coach, and I think Russ is going to bounce back, bro. He's been a consistent winner since he's been in the league. He had one bad year. You got Sean Payton coming on. Sean Payton has always been a great coach in New Orleans, and he's a strict guy. So I think he's going to get them on track. And Broncos always play defense, bro. Before Russ got there, they always play defense. I think Surtain is a top 3 cornerback. You got Justin Simmons on the other back end, and I think the Broncos, bro. The people are sleeping on the Broncos because Russ had such a bad year. But when Russ is hot, bro, Russ is a top 5 quarterback, bro. Niggas forget. So I got Broncos, bro. The Chargers, to me, every year they do the same thing, bro. I heard you said it's going to come together, bro, but every year it's the same thing. Bosa goes out. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams get hurt. Mike Williams has some of the freakiest injuries, bro. His neck, foot, everything, bro. Keenan, they're never healthy. So I just don't see that coming together. Last year, Herbert broke his ribs and played. So, man, they always hurt. I don't see that happening, bro. I really don't see that happening. And the Chiefs, I'm just tired of the Chiefs, bro. I don't even want to talk about the Chiefs. I respect Patrick Mahomes. Honestly, Mahomes might be the greatest quarterback, bro, I ever seen. Yeah. I know that sounds crazy because he don't have the 7 rings like Brady, but Mahomes is the best quarterback I ever seen with my eyes. But, I'm going to go Broncos.
Wow, Broncos. I got the Chargers. I guess no love for the Raiders. I guess Jimmy G, Josh McDaniels, man. I guess it really ain't much to say. As far as all the reports coming out, man, ain't nobody seems to be vibing with Josh McDaniels. He don't seem to be a player's coach or whatnot. He's probably an elite offensive coordinator, but I guess when it comes to the head coaching, man, he probably is just not that guy, man. So I really ain't going to say much about the Raiders. I just hope Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs do well, man. And wow, bro, you got the Broncos winning the division. I got the Chargers, and that's interesting, bro. I think people gonna talk about that one, bro. But we're gonna move on to the AFC North, bro. Probably the best division in all of football, bro. And I guess right off the top, man, I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens, bro. I think they're gonna win this division. It's definitely gonna be tough or whatnot, but I think they're gonna pull off those tough and close wins. Ain't really much to say. Got Lamar Jackson. As long as Lamar Jackson's on the field, man, there's an opportunity for you to win that game, bro. That guy is just very dynamic, and he's just amazing when he has that football in his hand, man. And Baltimore always has a great defense. I think they was a little bit older last year and probably was a little bit injury plagued last year as well. But I think they're gonna come together and be one of those top defense that Baltimore always have, man. And I ain't even talk about the receiving core, man. I guess I'll let Sean talk about that one.
Yeah, man, you know, this is my team. Zay Flowers, who's obviously from down here, it looks like he's changed that receiver room. And you got Odell as well. Mark Andrews is a top 5 tight end. And the offense, that offensive coordinator that came from Georgia, they're saying it's new life, man. Away from that bullshit-ass, whatever, wishbone, genie shit, whatever shit Greg Roman was running, bro. Enough of that bullshit. So excited to see what this scheme is going to be. I definitely do think this is Super Bowl, bro. Super Bowl or bust, bro. Pending injuries. Like I said, Lamar was throwing to me and you know, every year. Just getting dropped. Hollywood dropping the ball. So you got some real receivers in the room now, and that defense is solid. Roquan, best linebacker in football. Marlon Humphrey on the outside. Kyle Hamilton at safety, and Marcus Williams, just to me, is a top 5 safety, always in the right place. I think they're going to be an elite team. One note I do want to point out, just to keep it brief, man, Lamar has owned the Bengals, man. I know the last year or so the Bengals have had his number, but Lamar has been hurt against the Bengals, so that doesn't really count. Yeah. But since Lamar Jackson has gotten the lead, he has owned the Bengals. So excited to see the best division in football, how this plays out, but I got the Ravens.
Most definitely, man. I think the Ravens going to be one of the top teams in all the NFL. But we definitely got to show some love to the Cincinnati Bengals, man. I think they're definitely going to be have a hand in this division as well. You know, with Joe Burrows and Jamar Chase, they're gonna do stupid numbers, man. I like them boys. I should have said about Lamar Jackson as well to do an MVP year. I like Joe Burrows to probably put up MVP numbers along with Jamar Chase, man. Probably even having an offensive player of the year numbers type year, man. And I guess the only reservation against the Bengals that while I probably don't had them probably winning the division is their defense, man. They lost a lot of pieces on that side. So I think if they have any weakness, the Bengals, is probably be their offense, man. Hopefully they don't be in a shootout with every other team. And I guess moving on to the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro, they even have a chance to win a division, man. With Mike Tomlin haven't had like a losing season, never. And with hopefully Kenny Pickett probably take a step forward, man. And I know it's a lot of hype going on in the offseason or whatnot, but we'll see when the games are played, man, and see how they perform, bro. I guess anything briefly about the Browns, bro, or any of the other teams, AFC?
Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't hit on the Browns, but I know you're a Deshaun Watson guy, but I give the Browns a chance, man. I'm not saying to win the division, but they could potentially. I think they're gonna get in the playoffs, bro, because they can run the ball. Chubb is a top 3 back, bro. He wakes up and he gets 100 yards, bro. I think his career average is 5 yards a carry, bro. And they have a great offensive line, and you got Coop on the outside. Coop is a consistent receiver to me, still a top 10 receiver, great route runner. And then the Browns have a defense, bro, sneaky defense. You got Myles Garrett, they signed Zadarius Smith, Denzel Ward at the corner, and I can't think of the guy's name from Northwestern on the other side, the other corner.
Greg
Newsome, yep, and Grant Delphin at safety. So the Browns, bro, don't sleep on the Browns, bro. The Browns gonna get in the playoffs, bro. They gonna get in the playoffs.
Most definitely, bro. I could see any of those teams in the AFC North making a run for the division. I could see any of those 4 teams being in the playoffs as well, bro. I guess we can jump right into the wild card spots, dog. Honestly, I would want to say there's 3 teams that's coming out the AFC North, but I think my 3 teams is going to be most likely the Bengals, the Chiefs, and I think my third team is going to be the Jets. I think those the three teams that's going to take the wild card spots in the AFC, bro. What you got, man?
Yeah, I got the Bills going to hit the wild card. Got the Chargers, and I'll take the Browns.
Browns for the wild card. So you got the Bengals missing the playoffs this year, big dog?
Yeah, but bruh, we just talked about the AFC North, bruh. The Steelers defense scares me, bruh. They really scare me, and their offense hasn't been that good the last few years, and I really think their offense is going to be somewhat good this year, so that's the scary part about it. The last 2 years with no offense, they've been in every game, bro. So now that they have a good offense, somewhat good offense, I mean, I just see them. Honestly, if we just talked about the AFC North, I got the Ravens, the Steelers, the Bengals, the Browns, and then the Bengals, bro. That's how I feel. No disrespect to the Bengals, but like you touched on, that the Bengals have no defense, bro. So they're gonna have to outscore every team they play each week. And can Burrow stay healthy? We haven't seen him stay healthy a full season yet. So are they really gonna outscore every week, every opponent? So the Steelers, we know Mike Tomlin gonna have them ready to play every year. And like we said, bro, Deshaun Watson, your guy, I expect him to be a top 5 quarterback again, bro. He has a full season this year. So if he's back to what he was, bro, I think some people forget. You probably remember when he was with that year before he sat out that year with the Texans, bro. He was looking like the best quarterback in the league, bro.
I know, man.
I think he threw for 4,000 yards before he tore his ACL, right?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so yeah, bro, he was looking like the best quarterback in the league. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm looking for him to remind people he has a lot of haters going on with that situation. So looking to see how he responds. Always rooting for black quarterbacks, bro.
Absolutely, bro. It's gonna be interesting to see how the AFC play out, bro. But I guess we can pick our Super Bowl picks and winners, bro. I got the Baltimore playing the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl, man. And I got the Ravens over Dallas, man. I think Lamar Jackson, he's gonna step up. He's gonna have that MVP season, man, and he's gonna ball out, man. And he's gonna bring a championship back home to Baltimore, bro. Who you got, man?
I got the Ravens and the Eagles.
Ooh,
I got the Ravens taking the Eagles down, though. Definitely think the Eagles will be back in the NFC. We like we talked about, the NFC is not as talented as the AFC, and I think this is the Ravens' year, bro. So
definitely, bro.
Look forward to that matchup. That'll be to me that'll probably be one of the best Super Bowls I've ever seen in my life.
For sure, man. Damn, we both riding with Baltimore, man. Okay, I can respect it, man. Well, that was dope, man, for the season preview. I guess we could talk about a few week 1 picks, man. Y'all know the season is right around the corner. Very excited. It's actually 2 days away, if anything, man. And we're gonna talk about just a few of the games, not most of them, just a few. And I guess we could start with a few of the primetime games, man. And who got Sunday night? It is the Giants versus the Cowboys, bro. What you thinking about that game, big dog?
I'm going Giants, bro.
Ooh, okay. Why is
told
that,
you
bro?
I'm not sold on Dallas, bro. Dak, nothing against Dak. Dak's not consistent. CD's the number 1 guy now, so you'll have double coverage on CD. So Brandon Cooks is gonna have to step up. Here's my thing: you let Coop go, and you got Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is never healthy, bro. Brandon Cooks got so many concussions. He doesn't play a full season, so I'm excited to see how this is gonna work out. And you got Gallup coming off that injury, so I don't see where the offensive buzz is outside of CD. So we'll see how that goes. And Pollard, like I said, Pollard's coming off that injury, so where are you gonna get your points from, bro? Defense can't score all the points. That's a great defense, but where are you gonna get your points from?
I respect it, bro. I think Dallas, they're going to perform, bro. I think they're going to be healthy. I think you're just speaking from a very biased point of view, which is okay. I'm gonna have a more positive outlook on the Dallas Cowboys as well. Me personally, I really don't like the Cowboys. You know, as a whole, man. They America's so-called team. I don't know why, but I just think this year, man, I think it's gonna come all together, and they're gonna perform well. And on this Sunday versus the Giants, I definitely could see Giants taking the win. I do see the spread is 3.5. They do like Dallas to beat them by 3.5 or whatnot. So I definitely expect a close game, probably going down into the fourth quarter. And at the end of the day, I guess it's all about who makes a play here or there, man. But I guess I'll go with the Giants too. I'll see them pulling out a close game, probably in the fourth quarter or whatnot, man. But it's definitely gonna be a good game, bro. I guess we can move on to Monday Night Football. And got the Jets and the Bills. And the Bills going to the Jets. First game of the season, man. Aaron Rodgers preview or whatnot. Home opener. And it's a lot of hype with the Jets, man, like we talked about earlier or whatnot. And I guess I think Buffalo gonna take this game, gonna take this first game, man. I just think the Jets is gonna be a lot of hype and it's gonna be a lot of emotions and stuff like that. And I just think the Jets probably gonna start off slow, and they're probably not gonna really start cooking until really the middle of the season, man. So I definitely probably seeing them dropping this game. It's definitely gonna be a close game, but I could see the Bills pulling it off. This first coming up this week, man.
Yeah, man. I got the Jets, bro. Got the Jets.
Okay.
Straight up got the Jets, bro. I think Sauce Gardner and that secondary will be able to scheme up, take away Diggs, and once you take away Diggs, bro, Josh Allen will start escaping out the pocket. So I'm gonna go Jets, bro. Go Jets. Should be a great game, bro. Should be a great game.
Definitely should be a good game, man. Man, I guess we could jump into Cincinnati and Cleveland. Them boys got a division game straight off the bat. It's definitely gonna be a tough game, man. It's gonna be excited to see what Deshaun Watson, how he looks like, and what Nick Chubb could do this year with Coop as well and Njoku, bro. I know everybody waiting to see, man, really what Deshaun Watson's going to be looking like, man. But we should expect big things from Joe Burrows, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon. I think they're going to put up numbers. Hopefully that defense could come together and really play some good ball. But I don't know who gonna win this game, bro. Let me see what the spread is really quickly, man. I think they giving Cleveland 2 points, man. So they like Cincinnati to win by 2. So they definitely expect a close game as well. And since Cleveland is at home, I'll take Cleveland for that first game, bro. Who you like, man?
Yeah, I got Cleveland, bro. Like I told you, Chubb, wake up and sleep and get 100 yards. Nobody on that Bengals defense, I think, is going to be able to, really deal with that running game. So I think Kevin Stefanski will have that scheme's going to be ready to go for that game, bro. Run the ball, play action, take your shots. So I think Watson will have an efficient game. Chubb, like I said, over 100. Browns win, bro.
Absolutely. Now, so we both got Cleveland winning against Cincinnati. Okay. Let's move on to Miami at the Chargers, bro. Miami got to travel all the way to the West Coast for their first game of the year. A big test on both ends. And I guess we're both excited to see what this offense gonna bring, man. They should both put up points. But I guess with this defense as well, man, we should expect some plays on that side of the ball. And if I had to pick a winner, man, I think I'm gonna just go with the Chargers. Just since they home, an East Coast team traveling to a West Coast, West Side or whatnot. They gotta get comfortable with that, and that may be an advantage for the Chargers, especially the first game of the season, man. So definitely, I could see the Chargers having this win over Miami.
Yeah, I got the Dolphins, bro. Straight up. I told you I'm not sold on the Chargers, and I got the Dolphins.
I respect it. I respect it, bro. Okay, and I guess the last game we'll talk about today will be San Fran going to Pittsburgh. I guess I can't say this is my money line underdog of the week. As far as that, man, when the bookies have one of these teams that's an underdog, and I feel like they could win basically outright. They should be the team that's giving San Fran some points, man. So I like Pittsburgh this week to beat up on San Fran, man. I guess I could say we don't know. Mike Tomlin gonna scheme up for Brock Purdy, bro. He's gonna throw him some looks that he hasn't seen before, man. And we don't really know what Steve Wilkes gonna bring with this 49ers defense, man. So I just like Mike Tomlin to scheme up on Brock Purdy, make it very, very hard for him, man, and still his pull away with this win, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go Steelers, bro. Steelers will be ready to play this game, bro. Mike Tomlin had them ready. Nothing else need to be said, bro. I got Steelers, bro.
I got you. Respect. Well, guys, man, that was the first episode of True Integrity Ball. Hope you guys enjoy, and we'll have another episode for you guys next week, man. Peace out.
Yo.